Okay, today is July 11, 2014. Let's take a look at the market. The market seems to be holding up quite well, even though we got a couple of spooky days this week. You look at the Monday and Tuesday, we kind of get two down day, and then we got a little bit of an up day on Wednesday. Then yesterday kind of sold off earlier in the morning and then came back throughout the day. It's kind of just spook everybody out early on the open. And then today is OPEX expiration, so it's just kind of chopping around and still was able to close on a slightly up day on the S&P. The only guy that is down is the Russell 2000, but we'll get to that a little bit later. So right now we're still essentially looking for this particular level to hold, which is somewhere around this 1945. And you can see that it is coming down on this little, you could look at it like a little flag. And if you also notice that this is like a little bit of an inside bar here. So if we could make it above this particular pivot high, then we're essentially probably looking at the S&P 500 to try to come back up and tag a new all-time high once again. And looking at the Dow Jones Industrial, also the Dow Jones, essentially pretty much a similar characteristic as the S&P 500. Again, you see this big hammer here yesterday, and today put out a little bit of an inside bar, and essentially we want to see, take out this particular high here, then essentially we'll break this particular trend line with a little bit of a confirmation. Although if it come down, we're still looking at it maybe somewhere around these type of level for support here. But right now, if it's break through this particular pivot, we might see another new all-time high here pretty soon. I do still expect the Dow Jones, will put in a new all-time high, purely for the fact that based on the Dow theory, we did have a confirmation, essentially a confirmed high on July the 3rd. So we'll definitely will have another new high on the Dow. And then for the Nasdaq 100, the Nasdaq 100 is also, making a comeback. As a matter of fact, it also broke through this little pivot, pivot high here. So right now it's trying to get back above this particular level, and I wouldn't be surprised that we're going to tag this guy, up here on this multi-year high sometime next week, because the Nasdaq, the technology is quite strong, and today even on OPEX, it's kind of a little bit difficult to try to re-into the price action, but Apple is holding up at that 95, and Amazon really made a pretty strong move today. So those two big cap definitely hope holding at the Nasdaq 100, and then finally on the on the Russell 2000, we can see that the Russell 2000 is trying to make a little bit of a comeback. And right now I'm just trying to waiting for the data to load, so I'm going to pause this for a little while and then come back a little. Okay, I got the Russell 2000 loaded with the updated data. You can see that there's a little inside bar here. So essentially, we're just waiting for the Russell to also get back up above this pivot high, essentially filling up this little price gap here. Remember, we were talking about holding at this level here. So essentially, it is holding that level on a closing basis, even though on the intraday it went through it, but it bounced right back. So that tells us that, definitely the market, kind of trying to hold that support here. So this is the level that we want to watch next week. If we could take out this level, then probably it will work itself up. And I do expect that, we get a new closing high on the Russell. So that's basically the quick look on the market. Hopefully you will enjoy the weekend, and maybe and then later on the weekend we'll take a look at some stock.